Hey, spiritual superstars, I'm Nicole, and today I'm going to share with you exactly what spiritual guidance is. So go ahead and type in your 4 1s, the opening of the spirit realm, and let's get ready to raise it up and take a beautiful deep breath in. Challenging your human, kissing your higher self. Exhale. Relaxing your shoulders, your hands. Feels so good. So, the first thing I think to know, if you're questioning what is spiritual guidance exactly, is to know that you are the soul within your human. And those moments that you feel that you've got tingling on your hands, on your arms, you've got crawling and burning and itching sensations, you've got prickles on your scalp, you've got itching all over the place, you have these bursts of waves of sensations and energy, and it can happen during meditation. It could happen during taking a shower, when you're getting ready to go to bed. It could happen when you are passing a certain area on the expressway. It happens in certain times of your day, and it can also wake you up in the middle of the night. And so you might be waking up at the same time during the night, or it might be at different times. But what you're feeling or hearing and seeing are parts of spiritual guidance. See, spiritual guidance is the way the Most High reaches out to each and every one of us. And whether you call God, Allah, Jehovah, Divine Source, the Most Illumined, our higher power, whatever you call our Creator, is reaching out to you. How? Well, let's go ahead and let's just say how that happens. So, some of these messages, the signs that you get, are certainly going to happen in repeat numbers. So you might know that you are receiving, you're seeing 1111 all over the place. 11 is on the screen right now. You might notice that you look at the clock and it's always 4:44. It's always 2:11. It's always 12:12, or whatever the number is for you. You constantly are seeing it on a label, on a UPC code, on your receipt at the gas pump. Whenever and wherever it's popping up, and you've started to take notice that, wait a minute, this is uncanny. Is this a coincidence? It just doesn't feel like it. You almost feel like you're on spiritual candid camera, right? Well, the reason that is happening is because spiritual guidance, again, is the way the universe is reaching out to you, and it's saying a story. It's telling your story. And Spirit is asking you to follow and play along, simply because on the other side you have a blessing. So think about what you are manifesting. Think about whether you are purposely manifesting or whether you're focused on a desired intention. So you might be going through a stressful time, you might be going through a wonderful time, but there's something on your mind that you are continuing to focus on. Be aware of that, because that is when our spiritual guidance comes in, simply because we are emanating a frequency out to the universe that says, this is what I want to expand. This is what I'm focusing on. This is what's getting my attention. This is where my energy is going. So be very aware that when you are receiving spiritual guidance is picking up on your energy, your frequency, okay? Um, and so another way, and this is just a symbol, right? Spiritual guidance is a way, it is a vehicle for God to reach out to us and acknowledge that, okay, I see you, I hear you, and I am delivering to you, okay? So another way that Spirit reaches out to us is absolutely amazing to me. You will absolutely hear your name being called. Now, this can be when you are asleep and you wake up and you, because you heard your name. Or you think someone just called you and you're just like, oh, this is totally for me or totally. Then you just call my name and they're like, no. And you're like, I could have sworn I just, okay. And so God uses messengers of God, manifestations of God, our archangels, guardian angels, ascended loved ones, ancestors. And often our ancestors will reach out to us and call our name and get our attention. And so make no mistake about it, it is still God. It is still divine source, okay? So when you hear your name being called, you certainly are receiving spiritual guidance. Pay attention to what comes next, and it will be the anomaly, okay? Another way that spiritual guidance comes in is through nature. So our ancestors reach out to us through nature. And so through the rustling of the trees, through the animal kingdom, through through the grass, through the earth, and through the rain, and just the natural occurrences that nature has through a flower. Often, what you will keep, what you'll feel, hear, and see are messages that you've never thought of before when you're outside jogging or playing or going from one place to another, but you'll hear it come in the wind. You'll feel it across your cheek, and you'll think of something and you'll see a vision in your mind's eye. Excellent, excellent way to receive the next step of your journey. And so write it down, log it somehow in audio or what have you, but don't let that message escape you. And you'll know that it is not you because it'll be something brand new. It'll be something that absolutely confirms why the other messages you've been receiving tie in, and this is what you should do, okay? Another way that spirit reaches out to us with our spiritual guidance is through other people, definitely, but through the children. Children are closest to the spirit realm. They are closest to God. They are the most pure, the most innocent, and they are absolutely in charge, okay? So children will filterlessly say something to you and it will hit you to the core, and it's supposed to. And simply because they have no limiting beliefs outside of what you or other people have taught them. So when they share something with you, when they say it, believe that it's coming straight from the Most High. Their heart is pure. They have no reason to tell you anything that's going to hurt you. They say it because God tells them to say it. Receive it, believe it, take it for what it is. Other people, I should put that on here. But you know what? And specifically, I don't want to put it, I don't want to put anybody else next to the babies because that is such a significant um, spiritual embodiment and such a beautiful gift that I don't want to diminish that. So I'm just going to say right here. So other people, messages will come in, channels out there, mediums, psychics, seers, visionaries. Um, I have too, just like you have, or just like you still are, said messages and delivered it when I wasn't supposed to. I have told people they were pregnant when they just miscarried hours before. I have predicted death. I have said some things that I felt really pulled to say, and I felt so bad saying it. And only months later to be told, I'm glad you said it, or I don't know how you could know this, and to lose friendship because of that. Messages are coming to you because you are a channel, you are a bridge to lost souls that are coming to you for understanding on what happened, and what are they supposed to do now. And you want to tell them to go to the light of God, and you want to bless them. You also want to work with Archangel Azrael, the angel of death, which is a beautiful angel, nothing morbid or ungodly about it. Helps people cross over, helps your loved ones get on in to the Abba kingdom, heaven, the spirit realm. And so other people are going to be telling you stuff where you're going to be like, what? Like, I'm praying on that. How did you know that? And you're going to be doing the same thing. So, also good stuff. I mean, you're going to be congratulations, on the marriage, and they just received it. They didn't even go get the ring fit, or, or they didn't want to tell anybody. So you're going to be blowing up people's spot. Be okay with it. Just apologize. Try to deliver that message with tact, and just know that it is because you're so spiritually gifted. Okay. And so that's another way that spiritual guidance comes in. Another way, of course, is prayer. And a very simple prayer is thank you, thank you, thank you. If you don't know anything else to say, just showing gratitude is super, super enough. Meditation is breath. That's all you're doing. You can exercise and meditate. You can go for a walk and meditate. You certainly can clean and meditate, and I strongly, strongly encourage you to do that when you know you're receiving repeat numbers, your name is being called, you're out in nature and you're hearing all these messages, and you're getting boom, 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 synchronicities. Clean your house, because godliness is next to cleanliness, and getting all that negative energy out will definitely prove you worthy. I promise you, it will prove worthy. It will benefit you. I promise you, it will benefit your spiritual journey. Okay? Another way is something that is often overlooked, but when you coach with me in our private practice, you know that reflection is a must. If you're not willing to reflect, I can't coach you. Why? Because reflection causes us to know that we are way better. We have done way more than we give ourselves credit for. I can meditate, I can pray all day. I had several clients that were meditating like 2 hours a day. And I'm like, how do you get anything done? Like, a human, it's got to hate you right now. Like, our human has to get stuff done, right? So don't stress your human out. Reflect. Let your human know that, oh my gosh, we did a great thing today. We are grateful and why we learned this lesson today. So your human isn't beating herself up. He's not criticizing himself. He's not coming down on himself hard. He's not going to face depression. He's going to learn from it, move on, and he's going to right the wrong, and she's going to do what's right, and she knows that karma's coming around, and there's a second chance, a third chance, a gazillion chance, because God wants us to be happy and blessed in this beautiful short life that we're truly blessed with, and to just raise up and feed faith and listen to our spiritual guidance so that we can get away from the abuse, away from the circumstances that suck us dry, that drain our soul, that really bog down. They just feel so heavy and burdened on our shoulders, and really so that we can live the life that we choose, which is the life that God chooses for us. So what I like to do is wake up in the morning, strong spiritual practice, and say, God, what do you want me to do today? What is your dream for me? What is your plan for me? And to just say thank you. Thank you so much for waking us up. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I promise you, when whatever you're going through, you will receive the next step just like that. All right. So those are ways. There are other ways, but I definitely want to keep this video short. That God reaches out to us, and it is through spiritual guidance. If you receive value today, please hit that thumbs up button. There is something I want to share with you, which is this book will absolutely help you learn the other ways, the way that Spirit reaches out to us through our spiritual awakening, which is the moment that Spirit reaches out to us and shows us our untapped, unlimited potential. And that is simply because we are meant to live our best life and manifest these things that we keep up here in our vision, in our brain, and in our mind. And so this book, you can find it on Amazon. I wrote the book to help you have a private coach wherever you are. I ask you certain questions in here So this book right here is a loved one's, and they've got, well, I want you to see the notes that they got, sharing all, showing all their business and stuff. Can't be doing that. Dang. Let me make sure I tucked it in a little bit further. Okay, so this is good. I mean, they've got a bunch of stuff in here, and they're this is their guidebook, and that's exactly how I wrote the book. So it also has a part in here that I explain to people that love you, that don't know what the heck you're going through. They think you're crazy, or they're just like, okay, um, because you don't know how to explain it. I explain to them in this book. So all you have to do is get them a copy. A private coaching client of mine gave her husband a copy. Just put it on the coffee table. You know, he was anything but spiritual, and she read her copy and put another copy on the coffee table. And one day, lo and behold, the clouds parted, the doves started singing. That man picked up my book. Okay? And they had the conversation. So it works. All right, dear loves, I love y'all. Have a beautifully blessed everything, and I'll see you again in the next video. Hit that subscribe button. Like my daughter says, spit on that subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up button and hit the little bell, the little gray bell that YouTube gave us. I know some of y'all are like, Nicole, why don't I get any of your video? I don't get the notification. Honey, I know. I don't know why. I think YouTube just does a lot of algorithm changes. I don't know. But I know that if you hit it again, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, then there's a higher chance of you getting them now. Okay? So thank you so much. Mwah. Hey, Nancy, I see you, girl. All right. I love y'all. Have a beautifully blessed everything, and I'll see you in the next video.